The Child Support Grant is a grant that was started by government, realizing and recognizing the fact that children were growing up in very poor families. Children were growing up with parents who actually were not working, but in many instances, there were children who were orphaned, who had lost their mothers and their fathers, many of whom, as we'll recall, we lost a lot of people through HIV and AIDS, and now recently we also lost many due to COVID-19, and therefore government had to consider the amount of money that was being given to the caregivers, that it was not adequate, and considering the fact that there was so much job losses, many of these caregivers were entirely dependent on the child support grant. And having done an analysis again of what that money goes for, again, that money goes just for the basics, just for people to put bread on the table, but also to make sure that their livelihoods are kept. We announced the top-up of the child support grant, having done some research in realizing that the 420 was not adequate. And as a Department of Social Development, we are also conscious of the fact that food prices always rise at all times. Now we've been having a problem of fuel prices going up. These caregivers need the money to also go out and hustle for themselves, by the way. And so if they do have money in their hands to go out, not only to buy the basics, but also to try and go and look out for jobs as government and as a caring government, understanding, of course, the constraints of the budget, but we always put the people who are poor first.